What's up guys, Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we are checking out the Barricade retractable tonneau cover fitting all 2019 and newer Ram 1500s with either the 5.5 foot or 6.5 foot bed without the Ram box. If you are looking for a sleek and extremely convenient bed cover to keep the things in your truck safe, this Barricade cover will do just that while also being one of your more affordable choices for a retractable option. This cover will be tailored to the Ram owner looking for those protective and stylish features, but also one that needs a cover that's very easy to operate on a daily basis if they're in their bed constantly and carry a variety of different cargo, considering that this will tailor to those needs. Retractable covers, especially this one, will have a number of different benefits over other styles, like a very low profile look, durable security, and probably one of the best parts is that it's super easy to operate. This cover will also lock with the tailgate, providing you really good security and some peace of mind that everything in the back is safe, in addition to the nature of just being a hard cover, being knife proof and durable against tough weather and those wannabe thieves. Now, when you do open up the tailgate, this will have a release to roll the cover back into the canister on the back at the bulkhead and will retract to really any position, so you can keep it partially open to carry those larger items and keep part of the bed covered if you'd like to. When you do need to close it, you just need to grab the strap, pull it shut, and it will clamp right into place on the back, which is much easier than most other covers that require more work, like folding, rolling, or even velcroing around the sides. With this, you just have to pull it shut. This is tough, made of a full aluminum construction from the cover to the rails. This will include a large canister on the back made of a fully aluminum construction. You do have multiple slats that will consist of that cover itself, and all of it is going to have a matte black finish that's UV and scratch resistant, allowing this to hold up to really whatever abuse, whether you are beating on the cover from constant use or harsh weather from sitting on the back of the truck. Now keep in mind that the canister that this rolls into will take up some space in the back of your bed. However, it's not big enough to compromise much space. Even if you need to take up the entire bed, you still will be able to store stuff underneath it. This will also come with a full clamp-on construction with thick aluminum clamps for a secure design. It is going to be weatherproof with quality rubber and foam seals, as well as plastic seals over on the side. And it's going to be very easy to install with no drilling and no modification. This again will be one of your more affordable choices for a retractable option at about $1,100. Compared to other choices on the site for retractable covers, this will be more of a no-frill system, but compared to the rest of the category, this will have a big one-up compared to less expensive or more entry-level choices that may not provide the security and the effortlessness that this has and that you may be looking for out of a system. Now, I think if you're specifically looking for a retractable cover that has all of the benefits that this one has, but you don't need a bunch of super fancy features, you want to save a couple bucks in the meantime, this is going to be a fantastic pick for you. Install will be an easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and it should only take you about 2 hours to get the job done. However, at this point, we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get this installed on your Ram at home. So that's going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install, you'll need a ratchet, a T25 socket, a trim removal tool, the 2 supplied Allen keys, and a tape measure. All right, today we're gonna be installing a tonneau cover on a Ram, so let's get started. All right, now we're just gonna set our main box into place. The only thing you gotta pay attention to is this flap on the front side. Just make sure it lays flat against the front of the bed. All right, now we're gonna put our driver's side rail on. So there is a channel right here that's gonna slide into this slot right here. You'll see there's a hole going through it and a hole right there. That's gonna put a screw through it. Just gonna slide it over, and you will need to lift this up slightly to get it in place. All right, lock it all the way forward and grab a ratchet with a T25 socket, and we can install our screw. All right, now you just do the same thing for the other rail. All right, so now we're gonna assemble our clamps and our stoppers along our rail. We're gonna start with a stopper. So you're gonna get the small Allen, put it through the bottom, take your nylon nut, thread it on the top, And then that will slide into the end of the track here. All right, then we will work that all the way forward. Next, in order, we're gonna go with a clamp. So your clamp, it's gonna be assembled like this with an Allen through it. What we are going to do is get your spare Allen, put it through the bottom so your threads come out the top. Take another nylon nut, thread that on, and that'll also slide into the rail. Then we put another stopper and the second clamp. The last stopper. And now we can just move them into position. All right, so we're gonna slide our front stopper all the way forward, take our slide Allen key and tighten that down. All right, swing our clamp up into place, butt it up against, and we can snug it up. All right, for our middle stopper, you want them about even. So we measured ours out and we're gonna put ours center point about 23 inches down from the front stopper. All right, move to our next clamp. Just get that snugged up. All right, and before we tighten that down and tighten the last stopper down, we're gonna put our end cap on. All right, our end cap will go on the same way as the stoppers. You're gonna have an Allen bolt go through the bottom, nylon washer go through, and that is gonna slide onto the end. May need to spin the bolt a little bit to get the line up. All right, then on top right here, you'll see it is countersunk. You're gonna get your small Allen and Allen key bolt and thread that in. All right, then we can slide our back stopper against the end cap and then tighten down our last clamp. All right, now we can thread in our two nylon adjusters. You will see the Allen key hole on the one side. Just make sure that is exposed. All right, we'll get them just threaded in there for now. And then we can repeat the same thing for the other side. And then these will help you adjust if needed. All right, so now we're gonna install our drain tube. We do just need to pop this body plug out here. So we're gonna grab a trim removal tool, pop it out. All right, and then this just pushes up into the hole to the bottom of the box here. Just push and clip it in place and then feed your drain tube through the hole. All right, now you just repeat the same thing for the other drain tube. And also you just wanna make sure when adjusting the rails, you want them evenly all the way down. So you just wanna take your tape measure all the way across and just make sure they're the same distance. Otherwise it won't open or close properly. And that's what those nylon adjusting nuts are for. All right, that wraps up our install of our Barricade retractable tonneau cover for our 2019 and newer Ram 1500 with a 5.7 and a 6.4 foot box without the Ram box. And remember, for everything Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.